Right, forwards. Down out this way.
Yeah, so we're going to start down here. So we need a mic down here. Guy in the white shirt. Okay, we ready? Yeah, Rory, off you go.
Owen, have you ever been involved in a sort of a finale like that?
It takes beating, definitely. Probably the only game that I can relate to that's been like this is the game against South Africa. The halfway stage where, you like to imagine anything is possible, and you get it actually down to the wire, and I'm sure the South Africans feel the same way, us chasing down 130 as we do today.
How cruel does that feel on Ben Stokes, given what he's sort of given you in this tournament at the end particularly?
Oh, I think it is cruel. I think first and foremost, I can't fault anything we did with the ball or in the field today. I thought we were exceptional. There was a tremendous amount of belief at the halfway stage that we'd put a score on the board, and if we could do something like we have done in the past, we were right in the game. I thought we let ourselves down tremendously with the bat. I thought we were terrible. We were probably 40 short, 180, 190 wicket. I thought both sides let themselves down with the bat, but playing in a World Cup, you make what you can of it. But certainly it can be cruel.
Were a few of the guys a little bit riled up by the West Indian celebrations sort of prematurely in the innings?
I've honestly no idea. I've no idea. Which one was that?
The dancing on the outfield, some of the guys didn't seem overly keen on it.
I didn't see it. Yeah, I can't imagine they are.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's really bad luck. From first over till 19th over, you were in the command of the game. What happened in the last over only, by the instructions given 4-4 in the consecutive ball, it's impossible.
It's possible. It's just happened. Yeah, cricket can be a cruel game. Like you said, I thought we did extremely well with the ball. At no stage did the West Indies get ahead of where we liked them to be. It was actually going the other way. I thought Adil Rashid, Liam Plunkett, Chris Jordan, David Willey at the start, and then coming back and taking 2 wickets, I thought was outstanding. Yeah.
Could I just get a little bit more on Ben Stokes? Obviously 19 to defend in the final over, most would back him to do that. Is he the sort of character who can put this to bed pretty quickly? Are you going to need to put your arm around him, or how's it going to work really?
It's quite simple from my point of view. He is going to be devastated. It'll take its toll these next couple of days. But we share everything we do. We stick together as a side. We share the pain. We share our success. I hope in the future we have a lot more success. I personally think we will. I think this side is at the very beginning of its progression, and it's actually frightening to think what we can do if we achieve our potential. But certainly tonight we'll share the pain.
Yeah, I was going to ask something similar. Have you spoken to Ben, or can you speak? Is there anything you can say?
I mean, you could say what you like to him at the moment, but he's probably not hearing it a lot. But I've literally reiterated the exact same words that I've repeated.
Oh, and you said before the game that there would be moments in this match when you would feel rushed and you'd have to try and slow it down. I mean, it looked exactly what happened at the start of the innings and probably at the end as well. But in the middle, you did seem to sort of get that calmness back to the game. Do you think that's kind of what happened to the team at either end?
No, I don't think we felt rushed at all with the ball. I thought we controlled it really well. I thought we actually had the crowd on our side, which was a really good thing for us, and they responded to us. So everything worked in our favour. I think maybe with the bat, a few nerves around or a few mistakes here and there. I thought Alex Hales was really unlucky to start, but apart from that, yeah, we didn't play well.
Captain, there's been 2020 cricket and 2, 3, 4 sixes are regularly being hit in one over, these days 2, 3 sixes. So how deeply does it hurt when this kind of thing happens? And are cricketers getting more and more resigned to the fact that 3, 4 sixes could be hit off any bowler any time of the innings?
I don't think the game is ever gone. I certainly think with the physical attributes of every international cricketer now, they have the strength, not only the timing to clear the boundaries. So I suppose you never feel can never feel like you're that. Speaking from a batsman, you never feel that far away from getting one away. Yeah.
What does Joe Root go through? He scored centuries in South Africa, ended up in the losing side today also. So what does he go through in such situations?
I'd love to know. I'd love to be able to do it. Joe he's incredibly talented cricketer, and he keeps things, like any fantastic cricketer, that keep things incredibly simple. He's a great temperament and is able to adapt to any conditions, any way he needs to bat, and today he controlled himself while we were losing wickets at one end, I thought, brilliantly.
Were you aware about the batting prowess of Brathwaite? You knew about his batting, big hitting. He's a big hitter. And would you say that the last over was the turning point?
In your career, personally, is there anything that you can compare this feeling to? And if so, how long did it take to get over, and how did you deal with it?
I'm not quite sure, because I'm not quite sure what I'm feeling at the moment. It's you're not sure it's actually happened. Today is, I don't know, I've felt a range of different emotions, particularly after batting, getting a score on the board, and then having been in control. Everything felt like it ran pretty smoothly. I suppose you could compare it to the 2012 Champions Trophy, where we were again in a commanding position and lost the game. But I think conditions beat us that day as opposed to anything else here today.
Okay, and last one, just behind you.
Though you didn't win, how does when you look back, how do you find the whole this thing? Because in subcontinent conditions, you reached the final. How do you feel your players did?
As a whole, I'm very proud of my players. I said that yesterday before the game. Regardless of what happened today, I thought today was about letting ourselves go out and play with the freedom and that we trusted ourselves with the whole tour. I'm extremely proud. I think the exciting thing is that this is the beginning of something I'm hoping that's going to be special. We have a great amount of talent to work with. Let's hope we can keep this group of players together for as long as we can and look to the future.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thanks.
Thank you. Now I'm telling you what's going on here, guys. Stop.